Prone Cobra. Now, I've seen this done lots of ways, and this is my take on it, okay? So, I've seen this in a rehab setting where people will just come to this position and just start pressing up and pressing up and pressing up. It's fine. I'm not going to say anybody's doing anything wrong, but this is my take on it and how I'm going to build that mobility. So, what we're doing here is we're going with spinal extension, okay? So you want to be careful with this if you have back issues, but this will also at the same time help you if you have back issues, if that makes any sense. So our starting position is I'm laying belly down, okay? I want to bring my hands to the sides of my chest. I don't want to be too far out. Okay, I want to just come right to the sides of my chest with my elbows tight, okay? I'm going to go relaxed feet. I'm not keeping my toes active. Okay, from this starting position, I'm going to just push up as high as I can without raising my hips. Okay, if my hips start coming up off the ground, I don't want that. Okay, I want to get to this position where right here I feel comfortable. My hips are still planted into the ground. I'm not super high up. I got good extension. Okay, once I get to this position, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press my hips into the mat as I keep this constant tension here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to relax my hips and come back to my starting position, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm actively pressing my hips into the floor from this position, okay? So I'm not just coming here and just passively holding it. Once I get here, I'm pressing down with my hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm relaxing again, okay? My hands are right at the sides of my chest. My elbows are tight. Feet are in the relaxed position. Extend up. Find that comfortable spot. If it's here, it's here. If it's all the way up here, that's fine. Making sure your hips stay down, though. Okay? Find that spot where you feel comfortable. Once you get there, now I'm pressing my hips down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm relaxing. So now, while you're pressing your hips down, you can start pressing up again a little bit, making sure that your hips stay planted, okay? I want to make sure that my hips don't start to raise. So from the side, you can probably see it better, okay? So from here, my hips are still down. Now you can see them starting to come up a little bit, okay? At least I hope you can see what's happening there, okay? I want to make sure that from the front of my hip, that my pelvic bone isn't starting to come up off the mat, okay? That's my limit right there. If I go any more, the front of my pelvis is going to start coming up, okay? And I don't want that. So now as I press for my count, I can press up a little bit higher because I'm actively pressing down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'm relaxing my position, okay? So what's important here is making sure your hips stay planted into the mat, okay, while you press your upper body up. Once you get to that position where you feel you can't go any higher without raising your hips, press your hips into the mat to start your count. While you're pressing your hips into your mat, you can press up a little higher, making sure your hips stay planted. And you want to do that for 5 seconds, and you'll gradually build up on how much extension you could get, okay? And that's the Prone Cobra.